Man, listen, every black person should be the owner of stocks, of bonds, of businesses, of property, and of peace. I know you weren't expecting the last one, but listen, peace of mind is priceless. Speaking of investing, Tesla and Apple are set to split at the end of this month. What does that mean? For every share that you own, it will be split into many baby parts. Put another way, Apple's board voted for a 4-in-1 share split. So for every share that you own on August 24, 2020, it will be split 4 ways on August 31st, 2020. Apple is worth $450 at the time of this recording. So that means that when your one share, $450, is split 4 ways, so that's 450 divided by 4, each share will be worth $112.50, and you will own 4 of them. Splitting Apple share prices makes it more affordable and accessible to the general public who may not be able to afford the higher prices. And it does not affect the company's total value. Imagine Apple being worth $1 billion in one piece and then splitting it into $1 billion pieces and selling it for $1. The value does not change, at least that's what analysts say. When Apple split in 2014, it was worth $700, and they did a 7-in-1 split, which means they cracked that baby and split into 7 pieces worth $100 each. If you owned a share back in the day when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore, but some days, okay, let me focus. If you owned 7 shares worth $100 back in the day, today, 5 years later in 2020, it will be worth $450. So your one $700 investment would be worth $3,150, or 7 times $450. That is $700, which made you over $3,100 in profit. And let's say you own 7 shares and that baby got split 49 ways. That means that your $4,900 investment would be worth now $22,050. And that's why folks are so excited about Apple's 4-in-1 split, because these are investors who do their homework on Yahoo Finance and know Apple's highly valuable services like iCloud and Apple Pay and Apple Store, and also Apple's wearables like Apple Watch and also Apple TV, where you can't wear that. But we can't forget also the AirPods. Can't forget the AirPods. But folks think that Apple isn't going anywhere anytime soon. Frankly speaking, I'm a Droid user. Team Droid. If you apply the same logic to Tesla, you see why retail investors, which is a cute little term for non-professional investors, are so excited, because they get to own valuable companies at a cheaper price. I hope this makes sense. And if you think that Tesla and Apple are valuable companies, then I highly recommend that you consider buying into one of these companies, or waiting until they split and then buying the share price at a more affordable rate. But please note that historically speaking, that after a company's share price splits into multiple parts, it usually loses value at about 1% or fewer. But it picks itself up, dusts itself off, and goes right back to work for your money while you're asleep and also while you're awake. I hope this makes sense. And if you think that Tesla and Apple are valuable companies, then I highly recommend that you consider investing now or after the stock price splits and at a more affordable price. But please note that historically speaking, after a share price splits into multiple parts, it loses value at 1% or fewer. But don't worry, after that, it picks itself back up, dusts itself off, and goes back to work for your money while you're sleeping, also while you're awake. And don't forget to consider investing in Black publicly traded companies. They need Black dollars too, okay, Black wealth creators?